Every time you swallow, your body runs a program that could kill you. Not might, could. Every single time. You share this planet with roughly 8.7 million animal species. Birds, reptiles, mammals, fish. Not one of them chokes on food the way you do. Not one of them has a throat designed the way yours is. So why do you? The answer starts about 2.5 million years ago, and it begins not with death, but with a sound. Your throat is wrong. That is the only honest way to describe it. In almost every other mammal, the larynx, the structure that houses your vocal cords, sits high in the throat, right at the back of the mouth. This means breathing and swallowing happen in two completely separate lanes. Air goes one way, food goes another. The system never overlaps. A dog cannot choke on a piece of steak. A chimpanzee cannot accidentally inhale its food. A newborn human baby cannot either. For the first few months of life, a baby's larynx sits high, like every other mammal. It can breathe and feed at the same time without any risk. Then something changes. Around 3 to 4 months of age, the human larynx begins to descend. It drops lower in the throat. By adulthood, it sits so far down that the airway and the food passage now share a common crossing point. That crossing point is called the pharynx. And every single time you eat or drink, food has to pass directly over your airway to get to your stomach. One mistimed swallow, one distraction, one laugh at the wrong moment. That is all it takes. So why would evolution do this? Why would millions of years of natural selection produce a design that kills roughly 5,000 Americans every single year, making choking the 4th leading cause of accidental death in the United States? The answer is sound. When the larynx descends, the throat gains something new: space. A longer, wider resonating chamber above the vocal cords. That chamber is called the pharyngeal cavity. And it is the reason the human voice can produce the full range of sounds needed for complex language. A chimpanzee's high larynx leaves almost no room for resonance. Their vocalizations are limited, flat, compressed. They can communicate, but they cannot speak. Your descended larynx gave you the instrument to build language, and language built everything. Fire, agriculture, cities, medicine, philosophy. Every coordinated achievement in human history required the ability to communicate complex ideas across time. That ability lives in the space your dropped larynx created. Researcher Philip Lieberman at Brown University spent decades studying this trade-off. His conclusion was stark. The descended larynx is one of the most consequential anatomical changes in human evolutionary history. It gave us speech, and it made every meal a small, calculated risk. Here is where it gets stranger. The human brain knows the system is compromised. It developed an entire dedicated reflex just to manage the flaw, the swallowing reflex. When food enters the back of the throat, a flap of cartilage called the epiglottis folds down over the airway. Your breathing stops for a fraction of a second. The food passes. The epiglottis lifts. Breathing resumes. It happens in under 1 second. It happens without you thinking about it. It happens thousands of times a day. But the reflex can be beaten. Talking while eating interferes with it. Eating too fast overloads it. Neurological conditions can weaken it. In elderly adults, the reflex slows, which is why choking deaths spike dramatically after age 65. Your body built a workaround for the flaw, but the flaw never went away.
Think about what that means. Every conversation you have ever had, every story ever told around a fire, every order ever given in a battle, every song ever sung, every child ever taught to read, every idea ever passed from one human mind to another, through the air, minus all of it came from a throat that traded safety for sound. You did not get language because evolution was generous. You got it because evolution made a deal, and the price of that deal is paid in small moments of danger every single day for your entire life. The next time you feel food catch in your throat, minus just for a second, that brief flash of panic, minus you are feeling the exact cost of human civilization. Your voice was worth it, probably.